Hey, welcome back everybody. Alright, we are back in Path of Exile 2 today, and we're going to continue our leveling run on our Sorceress, since we don't have a ton of information to go off of at the moment as far as the Druid updates go. At the moment I'm still set on starting a Druid. I don't know though whether or not we're going to be going Spell Druid or Minion Druid. And the only reason I'm kind of tempted by Minion Druid is we saw that there is now a wolf minion reservation, and depending on how that works, it might synergize really well with Ravenous Swarm, which is something I tried to do last league. So if it does, we might try to do that, but it'll depend on how that works. So today we're just going to continue on with our leveling build, and I don't remember where we left off. We're somewhere in here. Right, so we need to go here. Oh yeah, when we left off we were like struggling super hard against the mammoth. Okay. Oh right, I was using this to clear. I can't wait to have some other skills. Okay. That was a lot. Okay, level 24. A little funny that it seems like the wolf version of, or the wolf transformation is going to have better ice start than Sorceress is, which I think is just not okay, honestly. Definitely some oddities going on with elemental spellcasters at the moment. Hopefully they figure it out. Alright, we have a point. Go AoE. We're up to... What else were we doing? Maybe crit? I kind of want to look at what's over here, but at the same time I know all of this is about to change. And we still don't have the tree. All right. Really good at freezing stuff, not so good at finishing it off. That's okay. Most of this is just to make sure we remember how to level. Okay. That's probably better than what we've got, right? Maybe not. What we've got is actually not too bad. All right.
Do my eyes deceive me? Get back!
Okay. Oh. That's, yep. Yeah, that'll happen. Go again. I really don't like Mana Siphoner. Crazy, I know. Alright. This might actually be better than what we've got. Fire Res, ES44. Nope. Armor, Charm Slot. No. Yeah, no. I think we're good with what we've got. All right. One more. Well, two more, kind of. We need one more to open the door, and then we need the special one. Ah, right away.
Victory is mine.
Okay. Absolutely life flask. Those don't matter, but they're better than what I've got. Okay, so this is the last one, and then we need to find the bonus. I generally don't care about, like, I feel like this the reward from this is just underwhelming. Oof.
More before me.
Okay. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Nice. Actually need that. Could get multi-shot. I don't care about that though. So let's see. Frost Darts has considered casting and unleash, which I like. Considered casting unleash. Okay, we like that. Don't think I care about this. So I kind of just want to do Ravenous Swarm. Let's see what we can add to Ravenous Swarm. Let's see if we can make them any better. Cold Pan isn't going to be that good. And you know what we do? We do duration. Before we get too far over there, let's see what's going on over here.
Didn't break a sweat.
Okay. Alright, no... whatever it is that I'm looking for. I don't remember. So that means it's in the middle. There it is. Okay. +1 charm slot though. Charm charges, I think. I think the important thing there is with that, we'll be getting extra charm charges. And if we're a shaman, that is plus what, 80? Ah. All right. Let's go. I keep hoping they add more data to
Where titans fought and died.
oh, we actually do have more data. Old. Okay, so we've got an update for the patch notes. Let's see. Player changes totem placement speed now also scales the speed at which totems emerge. Curse area passive skills in the passive tree have been halved, granting 10%, previously 20%. Zone of control now grants 20%, previously 40%, but also grants 10% curse magnitudes, previously 8. Curse area small passives on Lich and Abyssal Lich now grant curse area 15% instead of 25. Okay. Support changes. Added the missing chaos tag to extraction support. Second Wind 2 can no longer support meta skills. Oof. Second Wind can no longer support meta skills. And Second Wind 3 has restore 1% of maximum life on use per 1 second of cooldown on supported skills. Okay. Temp chains, LA weakness, enfeeble, vulnerability, despair, inevitable agony now have lowered radius scaling for gem level 20. Ooh, why they're hitting curses like radius really hard. That hurts. These changes are accompanied by a rework to Doedre's Undoing by changing it from scaling off intelligence and instead scaling based on supported curse level. It opens up the build without having to be intelligence stacking. I think that's good. That's strictly a good thing. Firestorm now deals 31 to 47 at gem level 11, previously 16 to 23. That's huge. Like that is enormous. Scaling to 111 to 167 at level 20, so they tripled the damage. Storm radius is now 3 meters. Okay. Now additionally has Fire Infusion grants 100% increased damage. Fire Infusion now grants 1.5 meters to the storm, previously 1.8. Fire Infusion now grants 100% increased bolt frequency, previously 200. Cold infused ice bolts now deal 27 to 40 cold at level 11 and 95 to 143 at level 20. Lightning infused bolts now deal 4 to 83. Previously 2 to 44. Scaling up. Okay, so just huge buff for Firestorm. Awesome. Mirage Archer. Creating a Mirage now has a 10-second cooldown. The cooldown starts when a Mirage is created and is no longer reset by dodge rolling. You can now have multiple Mirages active at once. Mirage duration is now 5.4 to 6 seconds at gem levels 8 through 20. Oh. Mirage Archer. Spear, bow, and crossbow. While active, dodge rolling will create a mirage that uses the socketed range attack for a short duration. Then they vanish. You can now create another mirage. They're gonna have a lot less damage, but I like this change, I think. 10-second cooldown is rough, but yeah, 10-second cooldown is rough. But if you can figure that out, if you can lower the cooldown and raise the duration, that could be an interesting build. Hold on. I have an idea. Not even an idea, like a thought. Is there a world where you play a Chronomancer Mirage Archer build? It is a meta skill, so you can't support it with more uses. Like, you can't use Second Wind. But you would have the 33% chance that it just doesn't activate, which is great. This is worth thinking about, I think. This is definitely worth thinking about. We still don't have a new announcement, right? Alright, Mortar Cannon, adjusted attack animation to begin later after summoning the cannon. Oil Grenade now deals way more attack damage. Oil Ground now has once ignited oil. Round adds 150% of its attack damage as unscalable damage to the ignite. Oil now slows enemy movement speed. Curse AoE mods on jewels have been reduced. Regular jewels now grant 8 to 12, previously 15 to 25. Was there like an AoE scaling curse thing that I didn't know about? Sands of Silk Blink skill now has 3 cooldowns, previously 1. Prism Guardian now has 1% increased spirit reservation efficiency of buff skills per 100 life instead of +1 maximum spirit 5 life. Prism Guardian now has +50 spirit. That seems pretty good. Maybe. Buff skills is more generic, but let's see. +1 per 25 would have been. Oh yeah, this is a huge buff. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Like, you can get like 5k life for sure, which would mean 200 spirit. Yeah. Okay, so nerf to raw spirit maybe works for buff stacking, which is kind of the theme of Prism Guardian. Okay. Fixed a bug where fire infusion stats were not applying to ice and lightning bolts of Firestorm. Fixed several bugs allowing stats affecting charge gain to effectively double dip. Chances to gain additional charges now only rolls before effects that change the type of charge being gained, such as Resonance Keystone. Previously, they could roll twice, once before and once after. Similarly, both the above effects only checked before effects and caused other things to gain your charges for you, such as the Conduit Keystone. This means the original charge generator stats affect the type and number of charges they give out this way. Fixed a bug where Vaulting Impact and Thunderous Leap could not be animation cancelled. Interesting. Or updated patch notes. Ice Nova, Cold Infused Ice Nova Explosion and Chilled Ground Radius are now 4.8 from 3.2. That's huge. Ice Nova now deals significantly more damage. No, not quite. It got like a 10%-ish boost. Creating a zombie from a power charge now creates 2 additional non-empowered zombies. Empowered zombies now deal 122 to 253 more damage with hits at gem levels 5 through 20. Incinerate now deals 11 fire damage per second at gem level 1, scaling to 57.5 per second at level 20. Ignited ground duration is now 8 seconds, previously 4. Now has ignites from a single use of this skill compound, if not from ignited ground. Quality now grants 20% more ignite duration. Previously magnitude now gains 7 to 2 milliseconds of fuel per mana spent. Previously 10 to 5. Now can store 5 seconds of fuel, previously 10 seconds. No longer has multiple stages and or deals more damage per stage. No longer has 50% less ignite duration. No longer inflicts 80% less flammability and magnitude. Now ignites as though dealing 16 to 24 fire damage at gem level 9, scaling to 83 124 at gem level 20. Incinerate leveling might be crazy. Ice Shot now converts 80% of physical to cold damage, previously 70. Cone angle increased by approximately 50%. Now has 25% more freeze buildup. Now deals 178 to 344 from 173 to 296. Quality now grants 0 to 30 more magnitude of chill. Previously 0 to 20 more attack damage. Is this a buff at all? Shards now deal 178 to 344, previously 137 to 234. The shards are a little better, but missing out on 20% more attack damage is rough. Oil grenade cooldown is 4 seconds, previously 5. Oil and oil ground duration is now 6 seconds, previously 5. Now deals significantly more attack damage. Oil ground now has once ignited. Gain 150% of this attack's fire damage as unscalable damage to the ignite. Now slows enemy movement speed. Okay. Neat. And still nothing there. All right. Cool. I was hoping for more skill data. Yeah, I really want them to release the level 20 skill info, or skill and support info. I feel like we're pretty late in the game to not have that. Oh. Well, okay then. Did I actually get super lucky here? Right. Come on, get out of there. All right. Okay, so Cold's or Ice Nova might actually be able to be a nice leveling experience. Getting a nice AoE bump. Damage is going up. Although Firestorm looks way better. And with the limit stacking on what's it called? Stormweaver is looking like a pretty nice build, honestly. Alright, so we found... I feel like, as usual, I found all the ways not to go. This is nothing, right? Oh no. Didn't realize that was the thing you could get. Oof. Maybe over here? Yeah.
You know why I am here. Relent. Your death comes.
Ooh, get out of there. All right, and we're good. Honestly, that went really well.
It's time to go. It is warm and beautiful.
I think there's a real chance that Ice Nova is gonna feel really nice as a leveling build. Okay.
This it'll take a bit of cut if my fingers.
Hmm.
This is an immense honor.
Okay, let's sell all of this. Could be better. Could also be worse. Alright, so right now we have +1 level all. And we get a good level gold. There's another level all. Hmm. 32 spell damage. It's better than what I got. Can I get... I don't have any augment. No augments that I can use, at least. Okay. That leaves me at, let's see, Ravenous Swarm is about as good as I'm gonna get it for now. Frost Bomb, Ice Nova. You know what we do? We do Jeweler's Orb, Ice Nova, or yeah, Ice Nova. And then we add something to Ice Nova. Unleash considered casting. We could do Magnified Area. But I kind of want more damage. Do Zenith. I don't love the idea of Spell Echo. Or do I? Let's say we less damage, or I just do Zenith. The trouble is I don't love Zenith because I have to be over 90% mana. And it's not a bad thing. Like it's a pretty common occurrence. I'm gonna do this. It might not be worth it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We'll see if it's bad. Trader's Passage. And I gotta try. Oh, right. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I think at this point we go trial. Nah, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother ascending. Not even gonna bother ascending. Alright, so what does this look like now? That is really slow. It's a very, very slow cast time. Okay, definitely should have gone Zenith. Okay. So not this way. Got it. Ooh, it hurt. Okay. Made it through. Okay.
Didn't break a sweat. Inhuman beast.
Okay. I need to find the quest objective. Wait, was that it? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I think it's the first skill gem we've gotten in a while. Could be wrong though. It only brings Nova up 1. But I think I'm gonna take it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Can't complain too much about that. Okay. What do I do from here? I guess I could grab some cast speed. What else could I do? Let's see, spell damage, spell damage. Hold is extra fire. I could do like a freeze build up kind of thing. I don't know. I feel like maybe crit is the right answer here. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just get some crit. Alright, so this is the way out. Ooh, that hurts. Okay. Where is this quest? I know it's here. I just don't know where. Probably would have been better Zenith or Rapid casting. Yes, absolutely. This was a mistake. But that's okay. We'll know for next time. I didn't realize the less damage was going to be so impactful. Alright, well, we found another checkpoint, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Out of there. Ow. Ooh. Being chilled is really rough on that. All right. We care about this? I don't know. If we were actually doing a like league start, that would probably be very good. Alright, I'm gonna check over here, because there's a chance that what I'm looking for is right here. No. In the middle? There it is. Honestly, thawing charm would be nice. All right. Now we leave. Oof. Oh well. Okay. All right. Ow. All right.
I have no space for that.
Okay. All right. Okay, so here I think there is a thing that we need, right? We need the lightning res out of here somewhere. Okay. We'll grab some crit bonus. Oh, nice. Found the area straight away. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Oof. I made a mistake. I survived it. Don't know how. All right. All right. I can't believe I ran into that. That was so far away too. Okay, that's fine. We run back. No, we don't. All the enemies respawned. I forgot. No, oh. Alright. Yeah, we're stacking less cast speed on ourselves. And it's hurting. Do I have... Let me go see if I have a support. Do. Let's see, rapid casting would be probably correct. But I might just do Zenith. Rapid casting might have been better, but I can get cast speed on the tree. I cannot get more damage on the tree. Like, the keyword more. Much better. Ooh, that hurt. What was hitting me? Or is it just that I'm getting shocked and then destroyed? Squishy spellcaster things. Okay. Ooh. I almost died right there.
I must travel light.
Okay. I think I do actually need cast speed. Let's grab some cast speed. Okay.
Carrying enough already.
That's pretty nice. It's not better than just having some more life. Not yet, anyway. Okay, there is this one. Never mind. Alright, let's see. What's this way? Okay. Kind of want to get chain back on my raw starts. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, boss fight time. Right. Level 8. Well, this crown might be good. Who knows? Let's see. I think I decided against this one, so let's see what the crown has. 5323. Lightning res. No fire res. How about the gloves? 50 life. Ooh. And cold res. Yeah, we're gonna use those. I guess we take these with us. And we'll do the thing that we're supposed to do and break them down. Oh, never mind. I need to sell things first. I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. I'm not gonna use it. Let me get that gem back. Level 8 would mean I can upgrade frost darts, which I should do. And then grab the reward from you. That cast speed. Good chance and damage bonus.
The Faraday as we speak. We will have our job. We now have that. Move swiftly.
We're going to the Dreadnought now?
Ready yourself. We must prevail. No matter what. The Faraday will fall.
Okay.
Give no quarter. Fall before me.
feel like the AoE is being really weird on here. Which, you know, it's very possible just because of the layout of these little carts. Okay. Okay, what have we got here? I think I start going over here for energy shield. Ooh. Launching charm, might as well. Okay, that one is definitely going to Frost Bomb. Right. You guys should get elemental weakness, but I really don't want to because it's one more button that I'm pushing. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. Out of there. Got both of those. All right.
Didn't break a sweat. I need more time.
Okay. Yeah, here's hoping that Plant Mage is gonna go through here a little faster. Nice. Ooh, I forgot about Galvanic Field. Gain a buff that boosts your shock chance. Shocking an enemy consumes the buff to attach an orb of electricity to that enemy. The orb fires bolts to nearby enemies until it expires. I really like the sound of that. Do I constantly have to use it? I do, don't I? Buff AoE sustained lightning duration chaining orb. Yeah, I think it is. Although, wait. Yeah, okay. I would have to use it all the time, which I'm not wild about.
Feel the chill. You, the fool
Okay.
Do you even know what he is? No matter. You'll find my king far more capable than Count Geodor. My king, take the power you were promised. Put an end to this nuisance.
The second of the Artura. Bow before your king.
The Medicats do not bow to kings. We skin them. Submit to our finish.
We have vengeance.
Not yet.
For my people.
We're running out of time. End this.
All right. Oof, that hurt. Ow.
You will be forgotten.
There we go. Oof. Ow, that hurt. Okay, yeah. I like set up that zone so poorly. I also didn't dodge. Like, I think I dodged one sword. Oh, I have to do this again. Oh no.
The second of the Artura. Bow before your king.
The Medicats do not bow to kings. We skin them. Submit to our finish.
We will have what is ours. The era of the Paragon is now.
Okay.
Like the sand.
There we go.
My queen! Take the beast!
What are you doing?
I don't have time for this! Stand! Bend to my will! Impede my enemies! I'll give to you!
Okay.
The Marquette will pay! Take our hate!
Oh.
I call the winds! 10,000 spears!
Alright, let's put that over here.
You will be forgotten!
I don't know why I did that.
Our gift to you!
Out. There we go.
The Marquette will pay!
Finally froze you. Ow. Get out of here. Okay.
You will be forgotten! Take our hate!
And we should be pretty good. There we go. Man was an issue there at the end. Okay. Ooh, maybe the bone one is good. Maybe. It was not. This, though, has a lot of potential. Yeah, I'm double checking for any updates. I was hoping we would get passive tree or gem level stuff today, but doesn't seem like it is gonna happen. Which again is crazy to me with how close we are. I'm okay with that. Unless this one gets charge recovery. Not the charge recovery I was thinking of. Okay, sell these. Buy a bunch of wisdom scrolls. I like having those. Let's see. +2 level chaos. Alright, no luck over here. Not a big deal. And then what else can we get? Actually, that is pretty nice.
It suits you.
31 life. Armor 44, energy shield 20. 47 life. And 7 regen. Do that. And then do we have any regals? We have 3 regals. Nice. Regal. Not what I wanted out of that. I think we're just gonna use that and then use this. It hurts our fire and lightning res a little bit. We'll be okay. What is my current focus? Not great. But it is better than any of these. Except maybe this one. Okay. That is I don't think that's better. I think I need the damage. I think I need the damage. Means we're pretty much done, I think. As far as these upgrades go. I am actually shocked that we don't have more info at the moment. It's a real problem, being that like we're 2 days away and I don't even know what most of the skills do. Like they added a bunch of skills and supports, and I'm okay with like having to learn what the exceptional supports do, but I would like to know what the stuff that I'm gonna have access to in the beginning, you know? Again, ultimately it probably doesn't matter because I'm gonna start Druid no matter what, but it would be nice. Alright, so Where were we? We got everything here except the Ascension, and I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Oh, look, swords in the game. Okay. Now we leave, right? Oh wait, no. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna look at messing around a little bit with the passive trait. So let's switch back over here and let's theorycraft a bit. So if we go, oh, we can't even like pretend to do that. Okay, so we're gonna go witch and then do just some like funky stuff to go over here. Sure. All right. So we're gonna do that. We could grab the armor ES, and we might. We don't know what a lot of this is gonna be, but we do know we have minion stuff here. So what I'm thinking here is we go Ravenous Swarm. Right, so what does this look like is the question. This will be 5. Okay, so up here, up here, up here, and then through all of these. For rage, we should be able to get minions deal 30% more damage. Okay, that works. Okay. We definitely want to go minion stuff. If you've hit recently. Okay, definitely want to go right here. Through here. Maybe down here? I don't know yet. I don't want any Archon things. Minion damage. Movement, attack, and cast speed. Break. Gonna assume I have a little bit of minion damage there. And then we have the minion node down here. Page. Grants armor 25% slower. You can get 4 max rage there. What is... Find out more. What was I looking for? Oh right, I was looking for the ascendancy, but I don't have access to that. We might, hold on. PoE 2DB. We'll probably have it. Even though it's likely an old one. Yeah, Wolfpack is the thing that I'm thinking of synergizing. But it depends on how we generate them. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing this. We have no inherent loss of rage, plus 7 maximum rage. Plus 4 maximum rage. Plus 4 maximum rage. So 15 extra, which means we're at 45 max rage. So instead of having 30% more, we should have 45% more. If we're going shaman. Which might not be the case. Actually, what keystones are nearby? We have this keystone. this keystone. We have quite a few keystones that we could use. Oracle might be the way to go. Because we have this keystone that we want, right by Expandable Army, which is great. We have this keystone, which will give us both of these and very possibly all of these that we want. There's Necromantic Talisman, which can give us Gigantic Following. That one's iffy though. Ritual Cadence would give us maybe Relentless Fallen. Elemental Equilibrium would give us Right Hand of Darkness. I don't know. This seems like a pretty good deal. Oracle might be the way. I'm remembering that right? Like Oracle has... Let's see. Paths Not Taken. Is it Paths Not Taken? Non-keystone passive skills in medium range of allocated keystone passive skills can be allocated without having connected them. Which we get passive points, we get Paths Not Taken. Oh, that's the first one. We get +1 passive, Traveler's Wisdom, +1 passive, Unseen Paths, or Paths Not Taken. Sorry, hit damage is taken from mana before life if your current mana is higher than your current life. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Spells cast by totems, nah. Reduced crit bonus. Enemy crit hit chance against you is unlucky. Damage of enemies hitting you is unlucky. Inevitable critical hits. I'm not wild about Moment of Vulnerability and Aligned Fate. I don't think I care about those. The crit stuff might be cool. And the Harmony Within actually might be pretty cool. Because that's Mind Over Matter 4 hits. Sort of. It's actually really... like that. This could be a really cool way to like prevent getting double tapped. Because whatever hit lands is going to hit against... but it does have like a less modifier on life and mana, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, I don't know about that then. Don't know about that then. The crit stuff is good, or the like lesser harm is good. And then shaman is just going to be spirit, rage, and what else? I guess I would just do bonded mods. Okay, so looking back at this one, because this is what we know. Right. So let's assume that we're gonna go shaman. I think that covers all minion things. Pretty close. Alright, show node power. Strictly full DPS. Alright, I forgot about this. And this. Okay, now definitely want 20 quality on that. Ravenous Swarm. We don't want concentrated area. We do want Feeding Frenzy for sure. Probably Heavy Swing. Not Bleed, I suspect. Volnatol's Embrace for sure, but not yet. So Heavy Swing. Rapid attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do 5. Heft, I think. And that puts us at 15k. With no items. I don't think there are very many items that we can actually use. French Timber, naturally. Minions have Unholy Might. Did Vis Mortis get buffed? I think it did. I thought that was one of the things I saw. Okay, maybe not. I don't know of any other way to give them Unholy Might though. 260 ES. And ultimately it does not matter for Ravenous Swarm. I just don't know if it's worth it. We definitely want a scepter. Heart of Ice. Probably Malice. Runes are gonna be... It's so weird that allies doesn't count for Ravenous Swarm. Like maybe it's supposed to, but it doesn't seem to. Which means the only thing that matters in this is level of all minion. And we would want a 3. And nothing else matters here? Yeah, nothing else matters here. Which is wild. Right side though, we get Malice, which means we can get Is the enemy critically weak? Yes. Stacks. I don't remember. Skills, Malice. Let's assume 5. Death blow. Oh, that's just Culling Strike. Okay. So sad that there are so few things that do like additions to damage. What else can we do? So Ravenous Swarm, new Pain Offering, Sniper's Mark, Vulnerability. You know what? Man, these are rough. I don't know what else to add to this. Because 30k seems pretty bad. But at this point we just need level of all. On like everything. Where is Trench Timber? Yeah, so the... Oh, right. So we would have to do that. Okay. That gives us trench timber. And then we craft an amulet. With... It doesn't really matter. Pearlescent. Level a minion. Add to build. And okay, hold on. Before we commit to trench timber, can't focuses get minion? Add modifier, essence. It doesn't really seem that way. Level of all spell. Oh, it's a desecrated mod. That's right. That's right. That's right. What are the runes? Okay. Craft item, helmet, energy shield, doesn't matter. Plus minion skills does matter. Okay. So Ravenous Swarm is at a 70-ish K. I'm actually curious now. Open a second one of these. I import my character. Okay. Ravenous Swarm damage. On the Lich that I actually leveled. Significantly worse. Which is funny because this build did fine. The reason this build did fine though is because of SRS. Which, as long as we had like 5 of them. Wait, was it Living Lightning that was doing all the damage? You could have up to how many? 5? We could have up to 7. And then we could have and SRS. We could technically have more than that. We could have 12, but I don't think we ever got past 10. So, if that's that was my like almost successful build. This isn't too bad. I mean, the defenses are going to be awful because of this. Because this is so bad. But I don't know of another way to do that. Let's see, we would have to do energy shield. Shield. We would need to go here, here. We wouldn't be able to go here because we can't do bypass if we're gonna go CI. But we can go hallowed. Then with 120% armor while not on low ES. That's not bad actually, hold on. That would only be valuable though if we went hybrid armor ES, which at the moment it doesn't look like we're doing. Armor ES, armor ES, armor ES. Movement speed, armor ES. ES recharge rate. It wouldn't be recharge rate we want, it's start of ES. Let's see, which would now be not nearly enough, but it would be a start. What else could we do? Conch area. If we get a perfect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do probably Dialas. No, we'd probably do Ulnatols. because it's now 40%. Or we do muster and actually do the thing that we're supposed to do with minions. If we do muster and then do craft item. We need a new scepter. And instead of doing that, we're gonna do skeletal warrior minion. Minion level 3. Spirit. Spirit. Rabbit Talisman. Is that one of the ones that got nerfed to 1 limit 1? OF Rabbit Idol. Looks like we're good. Alright, so it was not limited. We can use that. We go all in on spirit. Add, and we're gonna do that instead. Which means we have a skeletal warrior. And then we add more minions. Let's see. Skeletal sniper. Skeletal. Skeletal cleric. Skeletal brute. I mean, probably eventually. Let's see, Frost Mage, new skeletal Reaver, skeletal Storm Mage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be fine. Okay. And then we just link all of those with like what's the thing that makes them not die? Minion. Let's see, we would want last gasp on all of them. Last gasp. Last gasp. Last gasp. Last gasp. Elemental Army, I think is the other one. And then what is the, let's see, Minion. Meat Shield. Yeah, so this would be the setup on all of the minions to keep them alive as long as possible. All to buff my Ravenous Swarm. Which is funny because I think Oh no, it's fine. Alright, so that's Ravenous Swarm. Now, the hope here is that wolves will be good as well. The alternative is we also have, let's see, Raging Spirits. Which, if we choose to believe that Raging Spirits, or that wolves will be as good as Raging Spirits, then I guess we just assume it's the same. So let's see, Raging Spirits. We don't want Rockiatas because we assume that the wolves are going to be doing physical damage. Muster, Feeding Frenzy, Rapid Attacks. And then maybe something like Heft. Nah. I think I just leave this one alone because they're different enough at this point that it's probably not worth comparing. But that gets me up to close to 200k if wolves are as good as 5 SRS. Which hopefully is the case. Honestly, this might work. This might work. We might be going Minion Druid. Okay, the real question is, if I remove Vis Mortis, how bad is it? It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I think it's worth it, but it's pretty bad. Ravenous Swarm, let's get a level 21. That makes a huge difference. What is the current level of this? Alright, Rav Swarm. Really? It still thinks bleed is better? Yeah, I was about to say. Oh no, it thinks bleed is better than rapid attacks. It might actually be. Oh, you know what we have to do? We need duration. We need duration. Let's prolong duration now. Which again, lowers our damage, but I think we have to have it because Ravenous Swarm. Let's see, what is their duration? I'm trying to find their duration. Poison creates other effects. Alright, I don't see it. Don't see it. We can do the math though. I'm shocked it's not on here anywhere. I guess I could search. On duration. Is it not on here? It is not on here. Interesting. Yeah, so we would need to, I guess, figure that out. Did these have a duration? Maybe it's not minion stats. I'm actually shocked that my unreserved is... It was 8. Because that means shockingly this can work. Honestly, I'm not displeased with this outcome. Seems like seems like a real possibility, to be honest. I might be going minions. It's entirely going to be dependent on the wolves. Because if the wolves are good enough, then I'm going minions. Like that's just how it's gonna go. The only problem is gonna be like, can I make their attack work for clear? Because Ravenous Swarms is awful for clear. I can make wolves work for clear, and we might be onto something. Also hoping that minion support that they're adding in will help. They said they were looking at it. Hopefully, it means there's more support. Anything new? Nope. Big oof. What? So Ravenous Swarm only got the change to the swarm limit. Yeah, the trouble is, considering this build, and we don't know what wolves are going to look like. Although, very well could just go for a werewolf build. No, could we? No. No, I don't think that makes sense. But we don't know the mods yet, but the talismans don't make a ton of sense. Do we have any mods for talismans yet? I don't think we do, right? Yeah, no, we don't have mods yet. Fine. 200 weapons. Yeah, we don't have talismans. I'm shocked we have less information going into this league than we did last league. You know what? We might have some more information. Let's see. Bell Totem, Volcano, Wyvern, Bear, Wolf. Lunar Assault, Cross / Lunar Blessing. We don't have the mark, which is what gives wolves. I don't know what Druidic Presence is. Shapeshift into a werewolf and offer your rage to the moon to receive blessing. Gaining bonus cold damage, attack speed, and movement speed for yourself and any wolf minions you have from Wolfpack or Predator's mark. Spends all rage to extend the buff's duration. While the buff is active, your werewolf attacks call down moonbeams. So I don't care about the moonbeams. I do care about the 52% damage gained as cold. Buff duration is 5 seconds plus 0.2 per rage, which if I have 45 rage is let's see, an extra 5. An extra 9 seconds, so it's a 14-second buff. "14-second buff, 10-second cooldown time." Does it say that the cooldown does not go away while you're buffed? It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. Could be something. We'd have to work on getting rage back though, which would be just do maybe the melee attack. Hey, thanks for the follow, Tally. Yeah, maybe we do like the melee attack to gain rage, or we just buff our regen, get clarity maybe. I don't think there's any natural rage regen on the wolf. And the druid, let's see. So pounce. Oh, here's the mark. Open that in a new tab. Do we have the summon wolf stuff? Ooh, no, we don't. Mark target, causing it to take increased damage based on how many of the target's enemies are near it. If the target dies, mark will activate and trigger summon wolf and consume the mark. Okay. Seeming like a werewolf angle, honestly. Overwhelming presence. Okay, don't care about that. Bark skin I probably care about, but I don't know. Feral Invocation, Trinity. Eternal Rage. I'm hoping Lightning Storm is good. Oh, wait. So this isn't the one we know about. Unless it is. But it doesn't look like a minion. Hold on. We need to look at this. Because I don't think... Do I have any spirit gems? I do. So the big, yeah. Okay, so the important thing here is whether or not it's a spirit gem, because in general, the minions for like undead minions that have reservation costs are regular skills. We know that the Wolfpack gem is a spirit gem, and the only spirit gems that are minions are Raging Spirits, which is anytime you do a fire spell, and then the other one is, let's see, the other one is Ravenous Swarms, which is strictly duration. I'm hoping Wolfpack is a duration one, but I don't know. Are there any others? Hold on. Minion. Row amount. But that is a very unique one. That's it. Isn't companion minion same? No. No, companions and minions are not the same. So companions are allies, but they are not minions. At least I'm barely positive. Hold on. I'm sure we can look that up. Companion. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. These companions are a special type of permanent minion. So other way around. Minion or companions are minions, but minions are not companions. We could do a companion as well. But companions again are a skill like Minion falls under this one as well. Yeah, so Tame Beast is companion minion. But it is a regular skill, not a spirit gem. So they have a reservation cost, but they are a skill gem and not a spirit gem. Whereas spirit gems, minions, are Raging Spirits and Ravenous Swarm and Roa. We're getting Wolf, and we know it's a spirit gem. Oh, could be interesting. Could be interesting. I think that might be what we're gonna do. We're gonna go a flea build. Isn't the trailer they said it's different? So, we have from your attack. There is that, but that's not the only one. Which they didn't reveal until the interview with Talkative Try, which was like yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. I don't remember. Okay, so the thing that you're talking about is Pounce. So Pounce is a werewolf skill that marks a target, and Predator's Mark, when you kill something with Predator's Mark, it summons a wolf from Wolfpack. But there is also, let's see, where's it at? So we also know that there is a spirit gem called Wolfpack, and we know that because of the Ziggy D video and the interview with Jonathan that Try did yesterday. We have not seen it. We don't know what the trigger like requirements are, but Jonathan revealed that you can do 6 wolves from Wolfpack and then 10 wolves from Pounce, I think. I want to say it was 10. I know it's 6 from the Mark, or 6 from Wolfpack, and I think it was up to 10 from the Mark. And then Lunar Blessing also confirms it, because Lunar Blessing says in the description, let's see, yeah, so minions you have from Wolfpack or Predator's Mark. So we know that there are 2 ways. On that note, do we have any more information? No. And we're less than 48 hours away. It's wild. Yeah, I think we're gonna go flea build. And I think we can actually make it work. I might go Infernalist, Hound, and Wolfpack. Nice. Should be fun. And there's no reason not to. You could do some interesting things with like Ignite and the all damage from you and your allies and your presence contributes to flammability and Ignite. You could maybe do some interesting things with Ignite with that. Nice. I'm actually pretty excited about this. That should be a lot of fun. What is your crit chance? Like, am I wasting my time with crits? 16.5%. Ooh. I might be wasting my time with crits. There's just no other like good damage sources. Although again, they should be fixing that. They said they were adding stuff, so should be more options at least. How many points are we saving? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So minus 7 points. This is at 110. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we can deal with this. Ooh, typing is hard. Probably common. Rage. I think that's the way to go. The only thing that might change that, although we still don't know what the ascendancies actually look like. We have only seen like the old version. They haven't released the actual ascendancies. But we know the rage regen is there. They haven't shown it yet? No, they haven't. So, the only ones we have are... let's see. We have these, but these are from like an article that they posted or that they shared out. I think it was like a press kit that they shared out some time ago, and GGG have already told us that these have changed, so they might not all be the same. This node isn't included at all. This node isn't included at all, and we're pretty confident that it's changed. We also don't know what this node is. So some of the stuff might be the same, some of the stuff might be different. We don't know. Because none of this is from GGG. This is from a news site that posted their pictures from the press kit. We have a hilariously small amount of data about the new class. We do know, so we know that this is there. We know that Apocalypse is there. And we know that this node is Rage gives spell damage. We don't know the final numbers, but we know that those are there. Also know that I think we know that this is Spirit, and we know that not 100% on the Spirit one. This one wouldn't shock me if it changed. But we know these because they announced those in the trailer, or in the announcement video. So anything that's in that video, we know. But a lot of these are not mentioned specifically. And because this is an old image, we don't know that they're not gonna change. Yeah. Should be a lot of fun. Also, worst case scenario, all this fails. And I end up going Walking Calamity, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. I think Walking Calamity is going to be an insane amount of fun. I think this is the closest to a true zero button build that we have so far. And the only question is going to be if it's good. Could be a lot of fun though. Oh wait. They changed this? Interesting. Yeah, this is different. Regenerate life, gain a power charge. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the wyvern stuff. Like, I really hope it's good. I hope Flame Breath is really good. I do worry about the I worry about the AoE and clear. Like, the thought of this being your main ability, like you just use Flame Breath the entire time, always, sounds really cool. Especially if you do it like on a Pathfinder, so you don't get slowed down by using the skill. But I don't know. I don't know. Other than that, I really don't like the wyvern. Seems pretty nice. All right. Anything? No. Oof. Yeah, so what is that? Oh, that's if you're enraged. Got it. Wait, is it? I don't know. I'm just gonna play with it, honestly. I can't wait. I'm excited. I wanted actually to make sure that I read this right. And attach up to 3 vines to each enemy. I have questions about this one. So, there's a limit of 4 fissures, and there's a limit of 3 vines. Vines grow out of the fissures. So my question is, if I have 2 fissures next to an enemy, can they have 6 vines or 3 vines? Like, is the vine limit per enemy, or is it per fissure? Because if it's per fissure, then that is very possibly going to be incredibly good. But I don't know. You know what else I want to see? Do I have... I want to look at this. We have fissures, so upheaval creates an additional fissure, 20% less attack speed, 20% less damage, but that's a melee. Ooh, melee only. Wait, did they change that? They changed that? Let's see. Upheaval. Upheaval and branching fissure supports are no longer restricted to melee attacks. There we go. Alright, so cool. Can create an additional fissure. Less attack speed, less damage. I suspect the less damage will stay. I don't know if the less attack speed will also stay. But this will be certainly something we put on the plant fissures. Branching fissures. Fissures can branch twice. Supports melee attacks which create fissures in the ground, causing them to create additional secondary fissures which branch off from the primary with lowered AoE and damage. Okay. The real question is, do the branches, I suspect the answer is the branches do not count as toward the limit, but I don't know. Alright, branching, branch 2 times, branch 2 times is just a less harsh penalty there. Upheaval 2. Less attack speed, okay. I don't know. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to not do upheaval. And instead of doing upheaval, we will do unleash. Right? Yeah. So instead of doing upheaval, you do unleash. And then you do 3 fissures. Because unleash doesn't have, or it does have a less damage multiplier. Ooh, 50% less damage, so it would be 150% total versus $120. No, 160. Okay, so upheaval might actually be better. Upheaval might be better. And then you do, let's see, upheaval plus what? What else would you do with AoE sustained physical duration plant? Fine, attachment duration is 1 second. I don't know how much damage the vines actually do though. Like they certainly seem to do consistent damage. Like they don't do a dot, they do damage while they are attached consistently. And it says 1-to-1, but I don't know how consistently they do the damage. Unless it's just like every 0.1 second as long as they're attached. Could be. I'm gonna have to play around with that. I think Entangle is gonna be the spell that I use until we get Please. And probably after, honestly. Or maybe not. Maybe we do Werewolf. Do they say... So I don't love the way you summon wolves with the mark if you don't have whatever it's called. I don't remember. I don't know. One part of me kind of wants to do werewolf just because leap slam, and then part of me, I don't know. I just feel like totem or talismans are not going to be able to like properly buff minions. And so me staying in, although they are introducing a keystone that lets you do talisman or a scepter with talisman. So maybe that's the answer, is just do that. I don't know. Ultimately, the answer is we're just gonna have to play with it and see how it feels. Should be a lot of fun though. Let's see. Alright, I'm curious, so I kind of want to look at what else could we put on a spell. So I guess just like Chaos Bolt. It's not exactly the same. Multi-shot wouldn't work, it's not a projectile. Zenith, maybe? We could do bleed. I don't think chain works. Controlled destruction is probably really good. That would probably work really well. You do pin. Poison, maybe. What does steadfast do? Okay. Yeah, no, I think like I think controlled destruction is probably just the best option there. All right. Awesome. I cannot wait until we get in game. I just want to test things. I just want to test everything. Which I feel like is pretty much my situation all the time. Like I just want to get in and start messing with stuff. Could be a lot of fun. Alright, I think that's where we're going to end for today. I was hoping we would get some more details before we got to the end of stream. I was actually hoping for details a lot earlier than that. But I think it's where we're going to end for now. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to see where we go from here. But yeah, I think depending on how wolves work, which we'll see as soon as we get in game, that'll determine whether or not we go build or not. Thanks again, everybody, and I will see you all next time.